What's up, everybody? John Hoover, AllSooners, AllSooners.com. We are rolling through the 2024 class for the Oklahoma Sooners, and the latest to join us, quarterback Brendan Zurbrugg out of Alliance, Ohio, Alliance High School. You guys can mail it in. The competition is over. The Alliance Aviators. Coolest name out there. That is pretty awesome. Brendan,
Yeah,
thanks for joining AllSooners. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. How's it feel to be an aviator, man? That is an amazing nickname.
Oh yeah, it's awesome. We got this big fighter jet in front of our school. Pretty sweet.
I love it. Question that I'm asking everybody today and yesterday is you committed on August 1st, but signing day is here basically. What's it feel like to finally have that day behind you? And I've gotten some really interesting answers.
Yeah, it's really exciting. I mean, I'm ever since I've committed, I've been really fired up to sign, really fired up to, get down there and start working out, start hanging out with the guys, kind of relieving too, kind of relieving to have the whole, recruiting process done and know that I'm going somewhere and I'm excited to go.
I bet it's a relief, the amount of stress that other coaches and other schools put on you. You've been committed a couple other schools, is that right?
Yeah, that's a big thing with being kind of relieved with it all being over with. It's been a crazy ride for me.
Yeah. Who are they? Northwestern and Syracuse?
Yeah.
Yeah. So tell me about your decision to commit to those schools and then commit to Oklahoma eventually when that offer came.
Yeah, so with Syracuse, it was kind of the first Power Five school that really offered me. Um, I went into an official visit that weekend, back in I think it was June. Yeah, I was ready to commit because I mean that was my first Power Five, and I didn't. That's an opportunity I really didn't want to lose because with quarterbacks, at any given moment somebody could commit before, and all of a sudden it's gone. So that was the idea behind that, and so I committed there, and then the night actually of my official visit at Syracuse, I got a call from Northwest Time, offered me. Um, I was hesitant to go on the visit because I'm kind of a loyalty guy. It doesn't sound like it with three schools, but I'm a loyalty guy. But I ended up going on the visit. I liked it a lot. I mean, I knew Babers at Syracuse was kind of he's had some rough seasons. He was kind of on the hot seat over there, and he ended up getting fired this past year. And Pat Fitzgerald, who's been at Northwestern for 20 plus years. And then all of a sudden, like the day after I committed, that hazing incident and stuff happened, which eventually led to him getting fired.
Yeah.
And then kind of like a blessing happened with Oklahoma. Oklahoma just kind of spontaneously reaching out.
Seems like it worked out pretty good. You're going to be an early enrollee at Oklahoma, is that right?
Yeah,
So you're going to miss. You run track.
I do. Yeah,
You run hurdles. I mean, you're pretty good at it. You're going to miss track
yes,
this year, aren't you?
yeah. I'm gonna miss it, but it's for the best.
Oh yeah, for sure. So a quarterback room, Brendan, at a place like Oklahoma. Frankly, I mean, I've covered OU a long time. That quarterback room can have a lot of ghosts. You talk about guys like Sam Bradford and Jason White, Heisman Trophy winners, Baker Mayfield, Kyler Murray, and Jalen Hurts, and now Dylan Gabriel. Some of those ghosts have a statue right outside the stadium. I mean, can you describe the kind of spotlight that's on the quarterback position at Oklahoma when you're coming in like you are?
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. I've heard a lot of people call it QBU. A lot of great quarterbacks. It's something really exciting to be part of, and I know that the University of Oklahoma will make me the best quarterback I can possibly be.
How do you like the new offense? They had to change it to coordinator. You committed. Jeff Lebby was the coordinator there. Seth Luttrell steps up and takes that position. He's going to coordinate from now on. What do you think about Seth Luttrell and the transition?
Yeah, definitely glad that they have, and I- I'm glad they stayed within Oklahoma for their hire. I know they hired somebody that is not going to change too much. He kind of has a very similar offense to Jeff Lebby. And looking back at Coach Luttrell's past experiences with other schools like North Texas, North Carolina, Indiana, he's had really successful offenses.
What do you think your goals are going to be for your freshman season? First and foremost, I mean, you're coming in basically in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, definitely get settled in there for sure. And as soon as I get settled in, just get to work, start improving at the highest rate that I possibly can to eventually get myself ready to play.
You think it's going to be hard for as a freshman to stay patient and know that Jackson Arnold right now is the starter and stuff like that, or do you just attack it and stay hungry the whole time?
Yeah, with high school there really isn't much of that, but I think I'm aware of the situation. I'm aware of what I have to do, and I'm also ready to compete.
For sure. Passing yards, you set the school record at Alliance, 6,376 yards, 63 touchdowns, school record, 490 completions, school record. 72% of your passes were complete, another school record. And then you ran for another couple thousand yards and 25 touchdowns. I'm going to ask you to sum up and describe your own game. How does your game translate to college football?
Yeah, I think something really important about my game. I mean, obviously, I'm a really accurate, efficient passer, which I think everybody looks for. But beyond that, I mean, I'm able to extend plays, make plays with my legs when nothing's really there. Something you always tell me is, turn something from nothing. Like, you know what I mean? So I think I'm a guy that does that pretty well.
Okay. You coming in with another quarterback in this class. I mean, that's fairly unusual, even at a place like Oklahoma, which they usually sign one per year, but they're signing two this year. How interesting is that going to be for you to get to know Michael Hawkins and to get to compete with him?
Yeah, it's cool. I met Michael back when I visited in late July. Um, pretty good guy. More than anything, just excited to compete and learn with him instead of against him.
Any thoughts about the guy that's starting right now? Dylan Gabriel goes off to Oregon, so you elevate the true freshman Jackson Arnold, 5-star kid. Any thoughts about being behind him in year one, or are you going to try and compete and take that job?
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited to learn from him. Really great quarterback. True freshman this year, so I mean, it's awesome that he's starting the game this late in the season. I've seen him play some earlier in the season. Yeah, I'm excited to learn from him a little bit and get better.
Have you put much research into the receivers you're going to be throwing the football to, especially in this class?
I met a few of them very briefly. I've talked to them just a little bit, but yeah, I've seen a lot of them. Seen some big targets, seen some really freaky athletic guys, so that's exciting.
Yeah, you had a guy that led the nation in yards per catch this year. That's not too bad.
Not too shabby.
Not too shabby. You got a roommate picked out? You know who you're going to be rooming with?
I think from what I'm hearing, it's Xavier Robinson, running back.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
hand him the football. You'll get first downs for sure. Dude
Oh
averages
yeah.
like 11 yards a carry or something like that in high school. All right, that's Brendan Zurbrugg,
That's sweet.
Oklahoma class of 2024. Brendan, man, really appreciate you jumping on with us at AllSooners.
Yes, sir. Thank you.